AfriCell. For the first time, they give you the new AfriCell smartphone with free 1-year internet. Also, you get 100 megabytes every month for just 250,000 leones. You get radio, torchlight, camera, Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, and they use 2 SIM.
AfriCell. Norwe Network.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now we dey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now we done sabi.
Yeah.
Now we done lek.
Yeah.
The game don't big.
Yeah.
Take them all.
Yeah.
The cheapest data off on a salon from AfriCell. Yeah. You want them? Take them. Dial *113#. Choose number 7 and get 1 gigabyte for just 10,000 euros and enjoy 30 days validity browsing.
Yeah.
AfriCell.
Yeah. Yeah.
AfriCell. For the first time, they give you the new AfriCell smartphone with free 1-year internet. Also, you get 100 megabytes every month for just 250,000 leones. You get radio, torchlight, camera, Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, and they use 2 SIM.
AfriCell. Norwe Network.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now we dey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now we done sabi.
Yeah.
Now we done lek.
Yeah.
The game don't big.
Yeah.
Take them all.
Yeah.
The cheapest data off on a salon from AfriCell. Yeah. You want them? Take them. Dial *113#. Choose number 7 and get 1 gigabyte for just 10,000 euros and enjoy 30 days validity browsing.
Yeah.
AfriCell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to Talk with T show, where they come to you live from Afro Radio 105.3 FM with me, host Tricia. As you all know, this is a reality talk show where they talk about everything, absolutely everything we get for do with woman and girl picking them, and also young people them. This show will shed a light on young people that would do extremely well in their own diverse ways, especially women and girls them. When I get we live from Afro Radio 105.3 FM nationwide, and also you there out there can use the internet, use the Radio FM app for us. So get we. You can also get we live on Facebook via with Facebook page Talk with T, and also the AfriCell page, radio page when I radio, and also when I can get a repeat of this program after when we don't do this program live on YouTube at Talk with T. So you're not going to miss anything. Absolutely. Today we're going inside for talk about something very important to women them. Things that way they affect women them, as we now know. Saying that the show they're all about. But we will come and we guess them go introduce themselves later. You can also follow me via with YouTube channel, with Instagram and Twitter. Inside today's show, we talk about the 2020 midterm population census, where they can conduct just now, and how important this census get for the to woman then na Sierra Leone, because most of the time people can say they can conduct census and they don't know what it is about. But when they conduct census in a community, now for no almost people in the inside the community, no waiting and waiting, they almost resources there now for allocating to people them. Now a process outside that they count everybody around within a particular community, try for know the one that will pass the company, the one that way small, and see how they go allocate their resources. And over the years we don't see say women then they suffer in the hands of people and where they allocate resources because they don't get enough resources for empower themselves and do something great. And also we get inside the studio a special guest who can tell you about a business, what they do as a woman for empower other women them. Your text message also can be the fun part of the program. So if you want to be part of the program, just send a text message, comments or questions to 1053. And also you will live on Facebook to watch me. You self can leave your comments in the comment section. Beauty is one self there for being part of the program, as you know. Now I corner where they count beauty and health tips them too now. Plenty other things and then inside today on Talk with T. But first of all, we get for kind to guest them for kind to introduce themselves to now. Let's start with Pleasant.
Okay, good evening. Mina am Pleasant Kargbo and I happen to be the deputy PRO for the 50-50 group na salon.
Okay. And Agnes?
Good evening. Mina, Lieutenant Dr. Agnes Nyama Sai Tommy, CEO Atomic Smoothies and Crochet.
Okay, as a tell now, Agnes go tell now a bit about in program, what they do, how in business they go later on in the program. But let's talk about this 2020 midterm population and housing census, Pleasant. When it has to do with census normally in the country, what it can involve?
I think just like what you say in your introduction that census na a process wherein people na a particular community in the country then they be counted in order for see how for allocate resources to then people there. So because nothing was very important, because if there is no way you go able for allocate resources to your people, especially for a government, if you don't know the amount of people within your country, you don't know waiting at them financial capacity, you don't know how then they survive and everything. So having a census, they able for guide the implementation policies of government and then go able for allocate resources where necessary and when necessary. But then they go only able for be done correctly if there is a correct data on the number of people. Look at the number of people that are deprived, look at the number of people that need these resources, and then it go able for guide the implementation of policies and also allocation of resources to people.
So some people can normally say, then they say people can't count them, they don't know how important this particular thing is. Census important to any community or people that within the community?
Yeah, census actually is very important, just like waiting I say, because especially for Africa, where most times you see the policies of governments then just be influenced by maybe in the next year that want for win an election back, so let me just be doing things like just how you think say you want for do them. But if you get a correct figure of your people now your country, it is able for guide your programs and everything. So census very important, not only census but correct census and knowing the actual number, not the one way people just go on for conduct census because elections are here. I want for know Usaina me stronghold. So by the same way election go come, I go know Usai I pay attention. That's why we dey go and do the census. If I don't know saying at this particular part of the country, people them boku, I know saying that I get for focus because where the next election get for come, I go want to let them vote for me. If you do it with that motive, then I'm afraid. But if actually the motive now for see how many people we get now this particular district, then regions, then how we go able for allocate resources to them people there. So then I think it very much important if now in that direction they governments they do for.
Okay, like what you don't explain so waiting census do and how important it is for the community. We noticed that the last census with the whole 2015, we see say woman them plenty past man. The ratio to man to a woman is that much, but in order to reflect now the female populace, we see say we still left behind, we're still underdeveloped, we're still not empowered. What in the causal length in there?
So it's obvious. According to the last statistics, it was clear that we get more women than man, but yet still you see, even when it comes to making decisions, women are still behind. Even in governance, they see more man them they in position of trust than even woman them.
Okay.
So it tells you the gap actually, if we are more, then one for think why we not get the resources or the empowerment way we suppose forget as woman them. Also actually it go wrong. How will they try for correct this, especially now where we they get a midterm census? Maybe it's high time the woman them na salon we try for take we rightful position and see how we they able for influence change in the right way, because if we are more than the men, then we are still left behind.
Yeah, I'm glad the way you say it's high time we try for take we rightful position in our society, but it's very difficult doing that because you just see say certain women then they are lag behind. Someone go and ask the question, are we ready?
So me now a member of 50-50 and one of we all now for empower woman them. And I tell you say gone are the days where we think say woman then already. If you look around, you see the way our woman then they push. You see the things where woman then they do. Young ladies, the things them way, the innovative ideas them way they get, then I'll tell you that women are ready. It's just that most times, just this stereotype thing that a woman in position always na kitchen for the. I think we've gone past that level now.
Exactly.
So women are actually ready, and I think say we need for make man then know say we ready, and even with we fellow woman then, because most times it's not about the men.
mineral. The tongue, they thrive and they strengthen itself when you get iron. So if you get some green leaves for it, no say like them and lettuce and all, not say this now goat eat them because they're healthy. Red meat also good for the tongue. Poultry things them also good. I'm saying that then fall the egg also good for your mouth. And also seafood, not so because then crab, them other lobsters and all. You don't need to forget money for it then in a day. You eat them because you want to stay healthy. And also you can eat them chop onions, mushrooms. Some people when they see that thing they say, well, fearful, me and okay, one watcher. They say it not look appetizing to the eyes. It's not for your eyes, it's about your health. Mushrooms, garlic, coconut, especially the coconut water, self good for your tongue. And ginger. Let we try for fight with oral hygiene. The only way we go fight bacterial them where they affect we mouth, where they make we mouth the smell with tongue and they contribute most part for low mouth smell. Now we take care of with tongue. Till I come again next week with another edition of Talk of Beauty's World. I'm Tricia. Okay, family. We go come to the end of the program right now, but I go do a last word. Within you take last word to family about the census where they come up.
Well, as a member of the 50-50 group from Sierra Leone, an organization where they work with women, they want to encourage all the women them to make sure say them allow themselves to be counted when the people them come to them, because they will able for inform government decision and how to allocate resources to the women them and to everyone.
And Agnes?
Okay, for the smoothie, especially you able to say you skin, you get a skin disorder.
Okay.
Don't worry, you can just go to Atomic Smoothies and Crochet on the conjunction.
Okay, I want to say thank you to all the one that don't take them time for watch we live on Facebook. You were out there, self can be part of the program. Go on YouTube, like we page. Definitely when you subscribe, you will get we videos them anytime when them pop up. Thank you to Una we don't come and be part of the program today. On behalf of my producer Roxlyn, Alwan Finley, my executive producer John Conter, my studio engineer Cross, and also my sponsors AfriCell, Big Things Poultry, where they are Nababanta, Eat Fresh, Live Fresh. I've been your host Tricia. Till I meet you again next week Sunday for another edition of Talk with T. Unatata and have a wonderful weekend.
AfriCell. For the first time, they give you the new AfriCell smartphone with free 1-year internet. Also, you get 100 megabytes every month for just 250,000 leones. You get radio, torchlight, camera, Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, and they use 2 SIM.
AfriCell. No.